see you when it's done. Done, 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 done. Hello. This time on CrashTestDummyTV. G'day all. Chain and sprockets on a TRX850. Now if you've never had this cover off before, which I actually had it off yesterday, you won't know what's underneath here. So, easy. First off, you need a 10mm spanner. Take your gear selector off. Little trick I use, you hammer a screwdriver in there just to separate a little bit. You don't need to jam it in that much, and then it'll give you enough slackness to just slide it off. Just remember where you where it was positioned to, just so it doesn't alter your gear selector position that you're used to up until this point. Now this is an 8mm, all these bolts, so that covers off. Then you see there's another cover, so you're going to take this cover off. Why there's two covers I don't know, but they did use this motor in the TRX850, so maybe it was for that. The TDM was an off-road adventure bike, or on off-road, and I'm sure that this was probably put there for both. Oh, perfect. Alright, 32mm. So true Japanese bike, it's metric. So I have to get my bits for that. And yes, I left it in gear. Very important to leave it in gear, otherwise you may not be able to get it off. Worst case, and it's pumping over the compression, you'll have to put it back down on the ground to do this undoing it. Have my breaker bar, and have my convincing stick, because it's for convincing, just to knock it or shock it loose. It's not a good spot there. Now I could do this by pressure, but it's more likely going to turn the cylinder over. That's why I'm shocking it. Try not to hit your frame. I might have to put this back down on the ground. It wants to bloody move forward. There we go. Oh, come on. It's turning it over. I don't want to turn it over. What I might have to do, now, not everybody has a rattle gun, but I do, so yeah. This will shock. That's what I mean by shocking. And I need to wait for the compressor. What the hell? What the hell? I think my internals might be stuffed. Might have to get out of my brother's. Use his rattle gun. Right, I can buzz down to my brother's and use some of his better tools, but you at home, you can't. Worst case, get someone else to do the chain and sprockets. Won't cost too much. But obviously, this isn't helping you right now if you're stuck at home. But what I'm going to do, apart from clean all this gunk out of there, I'm going to leave the covers off, put this back on, about there roughly, and I'm going to go down to my brother's and use his tools. Yeah, it's certainly not roadworthy like this, but the bike will run okay like this. Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong it usually does. all okay. So, stick your crap aside for later. Alright, so, I'll be back. Gotta go get this dealt with first. Get that loosened. But worst case, you're doing it at home. Ride it down to the bike shop like this, get them to loosen it, tighten it again to enough that you can get it off at home. And then go home and do it. Cool, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, fast forward and get back to this scene and position in 3, 2, 1, now. Are getting low. Huh. I don't think there's a peg on there. It's one of those stupid rivet ones. Well, fortunately I have a rivet remover, but in this case I'll use a fucking grinder. Always clean up your area. Clean work area is a good work area. There we go. One chain breaker. Now, what you want to do is keep the old rubber ring, because when you're doing the new one, that's fresh rubber and it's so much pain in the ass to put on. So, that's the only old rubber I use. Dead chain. You can go there. Should pull it off now. Have a look when you take it off, because some of these, they might have a raised edge and you want to make sure it's not that one. Although I think the new one's got a raised edge, so I should check that. While it's apart, I'm going to clean it. So, I'll clean up my crap, clean up the bike, get everything ready for the next step. Same time as you're greasing everything you need to, because this is the best time to check everything to do with the back end, including cleaning it, because it's probably the last time you'll have it off, hopefully, for a while. That sounded wrong. Last time you'll have it off for a while. Giggity. Eliminate all those issues now. Cool. Alright. Next I've got to do the reversal of the chain, put it on, grind a bit to the right length with it fully pushed in. You want to wind these in first, push it in, then do your chain. And then we'll be done. I won't bother showing you that because no doubt there's plenty of videos out there. You lay your chain out over both sprockets, get that forward all the way, get your joiner piece to the right area, work out which link you need to grind off the cap like I did on the earlier video, and shorten it. And then you've got the peg, which can be a pain in the butt, but you get one side on and then screwdriver, you click the other side in. If you need to, I usually put it over that first, then get this over the top, and then click that one down by just, you know, levering it in. But that's straightforward. So, oh, show you this. Look how clean that is. Spotless and sexy. Should be clean. Anybody that services your bike or whatever and doesn't clean the parts going back on is shonky, in my opinion, because that's how in the workshop I was brought up in. Groovy. See you when it's done. Done, 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 done. Now, where's my chain breaker? My chain breaker. Damn it. Chain breaker. Chain breaker. Oh, where the hell is it? The hell is that? Nice little shank. Where was my chain breaker? I had a chain breaker around here somewhere. Oh, where the fuck was it? Chain break. I'm gonna improvise. There we go.